Together we better. A simple yet profound reminder that our strength is amplified when we unite. In collaboration, we have the power to surpass limits, ignite change, and shape a brighter future. Let's embrace togetherness, because every step we take together brings us closer to a world of greater possibilities.
Absolutely. Together we better. I am your host, Kazerny Bussy.
And I am your co-host, Empress Layla.
Empress Layla, what's up?
I'm here, staying focused. How are you?
I'm doing well. I know you're a bit under the weather.
That's what you call it?
Yeah, I hope we get better soon.
Thank you.
The weather crazy. You think that got something to do with it?
Yeah, I went out there. It was raining. I was running late, and I couldn't dare go back to get an umbrella, and this is the outcome of it. So, health first. If I'm going to be late, I guess I should have just been late. Because now I'm paying for it, but I'll be alright.
I got you. You're you're Empress Lady. You're a warrior. You're gonna be alright. Right? But I do wish, and send you the speedy recovery, to get better and all that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, together we better. Together we better. That's the topic for the day. So many people out there that's you call loners.
What does that mean?
They do.
When somebody calls somebody a loner.
When they call somebody a loner, that means that they are more comfortable doing things alone, or they do most things alone.
Is that right?
Yeah, which I don't think that's a bad thing. To be a person that like to get things done, I think a lot of times people take that route in life because they have this passion behind the thing, and I guess sometimes they feel like nobody else could actually understand or amount to the level of passion they have. So they feel like, in order to get it done and to get it done right, they would have to, do it themselves so that they can ensure that it's going to get done right.
Okay. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I guess they've recognized that, when you need something done, you gotta do it.
Absolutely. I mean, if you don't do it, then it might not get done, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So you ever been in a situation where you was in partnership, but your partnership, failed you, slacked on?
You talking about business partner?
In any level. I mean,
Of course, you come out with one intention, and somebody comes out with another. Until you watch their actions, you then realize you've been deceived, or being used, or being taken advantage of. So, of course, I'm human.
So that's what it is when you are in a situation and you're putting in a level of work on a partnership level, on on any level that could be, and the person not amounting to it, you're saying that means that
Not reciprocating.
yeah,
You're giving 100, they're giving you 40. Or you giving 50, they're giving you 20. Because it got to be 50-50, right? Somebody can't give more than the other. It depends on, what we talking about. It depends on what it is. 'Cause everybody got to know how to play their position and play their role. And sometimes that's where the dilemma comes in. Some people don't know their position and their roles.
and I hear you clearly on that. Now we understand that sometimes it's not balanced, it's not equal. One is putting in more work than the other. What do you feel like the benefits of, both parties, both sides matching up to that level of equal input, in a situation?
If everybody involved is serious, then you'll be more fruitful. If not, you're just gonna be stagnant. Because we're not in alignment. You have one focus, the person has another focus. So how are you gonna be fruitful in that situation?
So together, you saying when we doing things, we can get a lot more done?
If we're on the same page, we could be doing things together, and you may not, he, she, it, we may not understand each other.
Right.
So I've learned action speaks louder than words.
So actions speak louder than words.
Absolutely. Someone could tell you, I put in 20 hours every day. Okay. What does that mean? You 20 hours doing what? Has it helped us go forward?
So the goal, the objective is to move forward.
Be in line with the right person.
Or the right people.
Right.
Together we better.
You can't do anything alone. If you think you can, that's you're fooling yourself.
And there's some things absolutely
What?
There's some things that absolutely have to do alone.
Like what?
Well, I was gonna say, bathe myself, wash up.
Some people can't do that. Some people need assistance.
You're absolutely right on that. Privacy is, important. We promote individuality on this show. We promote that everybody be themselves. But we definitely, I could say that we both agree that, together as a collective, we can be a lot more fruitful than we can doing things alone. And we both in agreement with that, right?
Absolutely.
So how do we normalize us being together? Because we do understand that, a lot of times people don't want to, interact or be connected with a person that they feel like is taking advantage of them, or a person that they feel like is not on their level, right? Or a person that they feel like don't understand them. It's so many different reasons why, these people get this loner, this mentality of isolation, and some people are just natural born introverts, right?
I don't interact with people like that. Well, I don't think I do. Because I'm such a social butterfly, I don't even know how me and that person would even vibe together. So
you're saying you do interact with people, you prefer to be around
what do you mean?
people.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I'm asking you, like, are you more comfortable being around people, or you like doing things more on
I'm
the
in
loner
social
level?
media. I'm part of the public. What do you mean?
Ah,
If I'm comfortable talking to people, that's what I do all day.
that's what I'm saying. We talking to the person that might not have the, the
No, you said me.
right.
So you
Right.
said me being a loner. I'm not a loner.
We having a discussion. We trying to
No.
get more people to get to know you.
Okay, but I'm not a loner.
Right.
I'm a social butterfly.
Right.
People love me out here in these streets.
Word.
I'm the ambassador of Flatbush.
What is it not to love? You lit.
I'm just saying.
You very lovable. Yeah, I think we come into a time where it's gonna be beneficial for us all as a community to come together, to do things better. I'm a father. That's one of my things that I ride off of. Because that's really that's really what I am, man. I think I've been hearing my whole life that it takes a village, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a village.
To raise kids, not for yourself.
I mean, was you was a kid at one time?
Yeah, but I'm saying, when you're saying it takes a village, that's pertaining to,
So you don't think it take a village? You don't think it take a village to build a strong, impactful, united community? I don't see it happening without a village.
Okay.
You think a community could be strong without a village?
Because, yeah, of course it could be strong, because you have different individuals that's supposed to hold their own when it comes to community. When they speaking about village is, you have kids, it takes your mama, your cousins, your neighbors. If your neighbors see your kids in the street, they're supposed to make sure they play that parent role. Because the parents can't be there at all times. So, from my, definition of it, that's what it means to me. So I don't know what it means to you. It takes a village, but when I hear it said, that's how they usually use it. You see somebody baby outside misbehaving, you pull that baby to the side, and you telling them, I know your daddy, and your daddy gave me permission to knock you upside your head. Whenever I see y'all here,
that's not how we do it no more. That was the old school day.
Okay,
You not let nobody hate your kids.
Okay, well now, once you hit your kid, they tell you child abuse. But your kid, once they go outside, get themselves in trouble, they put them in jail. So what are we supposed to do?
All right, well, when you put it like that.
So then you gonna let them know the rules in my house? You got a beat down in the house. If you went outside to let somebody know you got a beat down, they came to get you, then let them take you. You ain't tell them why you got the beat down, but you gonna call.
All right.
And this is how they put kids in systems, because that's a business. What you call them what you call those? What you call those homes for the underage? Foster care. Mm-hmm. Talking about, I hate my mama, I hate my daddy, and then the parents call. Then they wind up being in the system because somebody want to adopt their kids and get paid for taking care of them because the parents couldn't.
All right.
It's a good and bad. It's a good and bad thing, but I want to say majority of the time it's not used for good.
But what I'm hearing from you is that, we all got to be doing our own thing, and just because we doing our own thing don't mean that we can't come together. Because we all come to bring something unique to the table, which give us this big feast, in the end.
When they say one bad apple spoils the bunch.
One bad apple.
Yeah. You get a rotten apple in your fruit basket. You leave it there for too long. It starts to rotten all the other apples in there, and then it make bugs.
So vice versa. When you have, what would be the opposite of a rotten apple? What?
A ripe apple.
A ripe, yeah. So you got a ripe apple, that same effect can happen on the opposite end, it'll kind
You have the
of
ripe
uplift
apple,
every
it'll
other.
help pollinate the other trees around it.
Right,
Help the other ones grow.
right.
If it's still on the tree. But if we have all healthy, well-grown, let me not say healthy, well-grown fruits and vegetables, of course, they can't be fruitful anymore once we detach them from the branch.
Right.
So that's why you got to preserve it correctly, so it won't get rotten on you. The right climate, the right love, to know how to keep it fresh. They say if you have bananas, you want to keep them fresh for a long time, you're supposed to wrap the tip of the banana so all the oxygen will go out so it can stay fresh. Tomatoes should be put in the fridge. You got to know how to nurture it, how to love it, take care of it.
That's real dope how we could kind of not compare, but to kind of relate, the human state to like a batch of apples. I mean, the funny thing about an apple is like when you think about it, you never get an apple that is just you never get an apple that's born by itself. Like, you look at an apple tree, it's always coming abundant, right? Like,
Exactly.
it's always this abundance of apples, and all them apples have seeds in it, so it could start to reproduce. So it's like naturally we in this together, right?
Sometimes when the apples are ripe and they fall onto the soil, that's how they have new apple trees. Without the farmers don't have to do anything; nature's doing it for them.
Right. So together we could
Together
build.
we are everything.
I like that one. Together we are everything. That's a popular expression right there, huh? And when we not together, we lacking.
Well, we gotta grow. It's a time for us to grow and be honest with ourselves. And like I said, actions speak louder than words. You go out with good intention, and you hope you receive it. Sometimes you may, sometimes you may not. But that's the journey of life.
And we all got a position to play. Like, this broadcast we doing is really growing. We thank all our supporters and all that. But besides the growth of the broadcast, there's so many others out there that is impacting and touching people as well. So we all got different styles and ways, we view and approach these situations, but at the end of the day, we all in it together. Like, so, my desire is to always come correct, always come with light, love, positivity. I'm not saying that the day is always going to be positive.
That's verbal or with your actions?
Oh yeah, it's always action. Because actions speak louder than words. We know that. Actions speak louder than words. Like when I say I come positive, it's because I'm not in this world alone. So I have to come with a level of awareness. I have a pretty big family, you know, and my family is different. Every last one of us is individuals. So in order to gain, you know, the respect from one, you have to kind of be able to let people be, let people live, let people give them that freedom to be who they are. And, you know, you come as you are, and y'all can meet somewhere in the middle or meet somewhere at the arrival. That's a great connection, you know?
Yeah, that's communication.
Especially dealing with men, because, you know, us men, we got that testosterone, like, we got that, you know, I'm the man, you know, a lot. Sometimes you territorial, but you have to allow people and respect, give the respect like you want to receive it. It's important. The world I come from, you know, we was outside in a community where, you know, they say it was more safe back then. I guess it was things going on. And when I say back then, I ain't even talking that long ago. I ain't that old, but I remember, you know, playing football in the streets. We was all together. Like, the community was together. Like,
and we pretty good with each other.
The older ones, a lot of the younger people, they biggest form of communication is through social media. So they might have some school connections, and then they might have connections online, but they're not really active in the community.
That's relationships too. I was listening to something the other day, and it was saying that people, like you just said, communicate more through DMs and a text rather than picking up the phone and having a conversation.
Right. And statistically, that's probably not even only the young ones. That's probably the older people too these days, right?
You text me once or two times, and you don't pick up that phone and call me, I'm not even talking to you no more. Because I got no time to be reading a page-long text.
Hey, there's some people out there that enjoy reading more than talking. Like,
sir, I agree with you. I'm just not that person.
Right.
I love to hear a voice. Voices, you know, capture me.
Okay.
So,
your voice is really popping out here, Empress Layla.
Oh, thank you.
So, you know, voices are very important
as well.
They're very important.
Yeah, I mean, that's how, you know, people get my attention. Not through you just writing a whole. I want to know how I feel when I'm speaking to you, because I've realized in the text world, you can try to say something and that thing does a whole 360 on you. I'm like, no, that's not what I was saying.
Autocorrect.
But forget a whole autocorrect. The whole thing is different.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it works out well. That happened to me a few times. I was like, okay, I guess that's what Spirit said I must have said. But that's not what I said.
Don't ever do that again.
I did it.
Don't do that on the
I let it go.
Talk about Spirit. Talk about
Spirit. You know, Spirit
don't try that. That autocorrect.
Factual.
Auto correction. But nah, I agree. I think that it's a lot better to be in the physical aspect of communication and just relationship. Like, the social media is dope. You know, it allows us to spread abroad. You know, and we really appreciate.
Get catfished. What social media does. Get catfish. Some people talk to people for months, never meet them. I remember I was talking to some guy one day, and he sent the picture, but the way he described himself in the picture he sent me, I was like, nope, you lied to me.
You lied.
You lied to me, sir. And then it took about 3 conversations after that for him to confess, yeah, that's not him in the picture.
Cut the man some slack. He probably thought, you know, a woman of your stature would never give him a chance.
Have confidence. Confidence is key.
When
Beauty is
guys-
not the winner. Confidence is.
Say that one again.
Beauty is not the winner. Confidence is.
Yes. That's another popular expression, guys. Know what I mean, y'all got any dope quotes? Y'all could definitely feel free to comment. You know, we air these things through YouTube only. We officially YouTube. They better get ready to start, know what I mean, paying. But yeah, whatever. Nah, that's real dope. I like that. And, yeah, so we come from that era where we want to really deal with, you know, the real person. Like, we want to really be together. Cause we feel like we better together. Like, a lot of times you could be having this level of communication, but it's really no connection there.
No respect, no connection. I think respect is the key of everything. Because when someone has respect for you, there's certain things they wouldn't do because they wouldn't want to hurt you. So once they come to certain circumstances where you feel that you're being hurt, you gotta, sit back and ask yourself what's really going on here. Because I think when someone really cares about someone, you don't want to hurt someone. That's the last thing you want to do. Because you'll be hurt too once the person's hurt. You're connected together. So once they hurt, you hurt too.
That's togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be, I mean, I don't know if the word is like next to each other, entwined, but not together.
Oh, that happens all the time. How many people that are married live in the same house, don't sleep in the same bed, and they don't speak to each other?
What? Oh, I'm acting like I don't know. That's just foreign to me. I think that is the weirdest. You know what? My grandma, I remember growing up seeing my grandma and grandpa sleeping in a separate room. And I would think when I was younger, it wasn't really like a big deal to me. But now that I'm older, I'm like, what? Oh no, I won't be able to do that.
I don't care
man.
how upset I am.
I won't be able to do it.
You better
man.
not get out that bed. Because once we start that, it's over. And I've been told never go to bed upset because you don't know what can happen. Motherfuckers could die in the middle of the night. Anything can happen. I have a story. There was a young lady that was fighting with her boyfriend. And, people break up. That's relationships, right? People break up. And it was his birthday. And he was trying to reach out to her. I guess he wanted to hear his boo's voice, She, being petty, didn't pick up. He killed himself.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the next phone call she got, they told him that he killed himself after he tried to reach out to her. Because he felt abandoned. Men don't take breakup, well.
I mean, apparently.
No. This everybody knows this.
That's a little drastic, though.
Listen.
We don't condone suicide.
No, how about suicide? Suicide, killing himself. They got the ones that beat the girls up. How about the ones that killed the girls?
So yeah, like healthy, compared to toxic, I guess you could be.
How you know what's healthy and toxic until you in it?
I mean,
everybody brings out their representative when they first meet you. Oh, they're nice, they're kind, they're the sweetest little thing, and so you get to know them.
Right.
That's when you really find out the true color of them. And sometimes it may be too late.
It's never too late.
Not
Why
if
you
they
still
crazy.
living? Why you still living?
Not if
It's
they're
never too
crazy.
late. Look,
I just said killing people.
he
Women
killed
kill-
himself.
Okay. That's one situation. They got the ones that the women kill the men kill the woman, the men kill their kids, and then kill himself.
Right.
Talking about you made me do this. You left me.
I can't get with that.
Well, it happens.
I can't get jiggy with that at all. Like, that's totally out of the picture, you know. And, you know, as I think about, you know, the way we taking, you know, this broadcast and promoting, it's always good to have like a family in a tribe. Cause like people like that, they try to isolate you from your people, won't they? Like like the people that's crazy like that, that's so, I think, what you call that word? It's not even possessive. It's insane. It's crazy. Like they try to keep you away from your family. If you had like a tribe and family, you know, a culture around you to be like, yo, that nigga crazy. You need to get away from that. I'm sorry for the N-bomb, the N-word, but, you know, like, yeah, that's the time when you need your tribe to wake you up and to be that support system for you so that you won't have to deal with that alone.
But why would you be interacting with someone in that nature in the first place?
Like you said, they be putting on the fronts, right? They put on that look, they put on that image of the thing. They try to learn what you like and they try to be what you like, right?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what happens. You said sometime it be too late.
I don't know, but you said they pretend to do what you like. I don't know about that. All I'm saying is they don't show them true selves. I don't know if they're pretending to be what you like. That's not what I'm saying.
This is the individuality that the popular expressions present to the people. We promote that people should be absolutely themselves, right? This what we say, like authentic, like on a real life level, not you trying to put on a front to satisfy others or to please. No, you being who you are, and if that person is showing you signs that is giving you red flags and symbols, that self-expression you have, that individuality you have, that, you know, preference, that thing you have that is your natural born right, given right, you know, you should be able to pick up on that and really, you know, act accordingly. You know, so, you know, it's not always about, you know, leaving a situation because it get hard, or, you know, judging the person because they gone through something. But, you know, when you dealing with that gut feeling and you're led by that inner, you know, spirit that you have, then you should be able to really pick up on serious things like that. And as a community, as a family, like I said, as a tribe, when you with a tribe and they got your interests, they got your best interests at heart. Like,
I didn't know what you're going through behind closed doors.
But this is why we promoting that together we better, because we need to normalize opening up to one another. Like, at the end of the day, we in this together anyway.
Sometimes family can confuse with family and friends.
Well, family is confusing all the time.
Family
and most of the time,
confuse you in a situation because they don't have the vision you have. They don't feel what you feel. They going by their
we understand that family has their own opinion.
Right.
That's what we all we have that. We entitled to that. Each and every one of us, right? Mm-hmm. But tribe, when we are together and we have our best interests at hand, nobody that's together with you that wants to isolate you and destroy you has your best interest at hand. So that's not the better together. That's not that, or the together we better. No, that's we need to separate this because you don't fit in this larger. You don't fit into what. You don't fit into my. You don't fit into my zone. Mm-hmm. And you got a sister that you might not be able to talk to every day, or you don't talk to every day, Cause you know she doing her own thing. But y'all together, right? Y'all family. You acknowledge her as family. She always gonna be your sister, right? That's togetherness. You know, just you acknowledging that position. Y'all play in each other's lives. Yeah, we all got our own lives, but we all live in this life together. So to be able to have a sister that you can call on and depend on, it is better together. Like, hands down. To have a sister that you can't call on, and it's your sister or your brother. Like, I got a brother, we brothers, we got the same father, but we can't call each other. Not to say that we got to talk to each other all the time, because like, we all got lives, we all doing things. And if we doing it right, we doing it big. So we all got time. So yeah, it's good to be able to call on, your brother, be together with your family, and to know that, there's no way in this life that regardless to what we go through, the differences we have, is going to break up something that is truly genuine and real. Because the realness don't fade away.
Okay.
The realness don't fade away. And I don't mean that.
So those are the guys or the girls you break up with and don't want to let go?
I ain't saying to break up. I can't make a decision for a person. I'm just saying
You know
that.
what I'm saying? When someone made a decision, and the person that they made a decision not to be with it wound up being the stalker.
Listen, when that person is stalking you, that means that they not together. Why would you have to stalk somebody you together with? So that can't be better. But if it was a natural flow, then it wouldn't have to be a stalking situation. So.
Well, once again, this is Popular Expressions.
It is Popular Expressions. You been doing some coughing, so get yourself better. Take some. You ain't gonna take the COVID shot. I was joking.
Once again, this is Popular Expressions. Okay? And share, like, tell a friend. We're here for you to express yourself. Voice your vision, showcase your spirit.